Reid, I'll keep it quick, but as much as I know there's disappointment in that room right now, a heck of a start for you guys. 18-6 the shots in the first period. You definitely ran up against a real hot goaltender, and is it fair to say there were good bright spots in this one, just like yesterday when Lloydminster, that game was kind of a mixed bag as well?
Absolutely. Like, the biggest thing looking at that second period, same thing with regards to yesterday, we weren't aggressive enough. We let off the gas in the sense, and their goaltender did play well, and we need to do a better job of making it more difficult for him. That second, third opportunities, mass producing good shots, and then getting heavy and aggressive going towards those nets. And that's something we didn't do to the second, kind of left it a little late, and then the results were what they were.
And nonetheless, within those results, you have Connor Hellier again scoring a huge goal, and he's putting together a career year. It might be one of the best pure snipers the Oilers have had in quite some time. Connor Gorley scores again. Ryland Brown gets his first assist, setting up that Gorley goal. What did you like about some of the offensive panache that your team showed here today? Because usually when you get 45 goals and that many scoring chances, you get rewarded a lot more.
Yeah, and that's the biggest one. Like, when we had moments and we were kind of calm and composed in what we were trying to do, you could see how those guys kind of dominated situations. It's when we overthought, we held on to pucks a little long, and we didn't support each other positively in the O-zone. It was those moments where we allowed them kind of to creep in. And the biggest thing when their Borsos played well, you got to make sure that it's second, it's thirds, it's heavy aggressiveness at net front. You're making it more and more difficult. And where I think some of our initial shots were good, it's those second and thirds getting more of.
Defensively, you guys had some really big shot blocks over the course of this game. Again, lots of bright spots, not to, put too much of a rosy picture on things, but you look at, the hand that Alex Scheivler was dealt, made some really big saves in this one, and then the goals. Tipped point shot, screen, two-man breakaway. A tough break for him in what was otherwise not a bad defensive effort from you guys.
Yeah, and same thing with regards to yesterday with Saka. Just some blown coverage, us not being stingy enough or heavy enough or aggressive enough, pressuring the points, and getting out in front of guys. The one that they had on the power play was just kind of blown coverage off of the draw. So we need to be, again, with regards to yesterday and today, just closing out kind of those moments in all situations, all areas. Those are simple ones where we skate a little bit harder, pressuring those points, do a bit of a better job kind of tying up at net front or getting in front of them and blocking. Those things are goals that don't go in the net. We just need to manage that.
Final thing for you, all the losses this year, except for that weekend against Brooks, have been either one-goal losses, overtime losses. You just haven't gotten the puck luck in those narrow games. And on Friday, you got a team in Drumheller that was a perfect example of that when you faced them at home the day after the home opener. So are you expecting this coming weekend, Spruce Grove coming to town on Saturday night too, you're going to be playing similar games to what we saw here tonight? And what are the things this team can do to try to come out on top in those close ones?
Yeah, it's going to be a heavy weekend. Like, obviously, Drum had the weekend they had. They're going to look to be energetic and kind of motivated, and they always play a heavy competitive game. And then Spruce Grove is a team where, watching them, they're quite good at moving pucks and playing a fast style. So I think defensively we have to go back to regards with the drawing boards, making sure we're heavier on points and just playing kind of a gritty, mean game that we can, and then let the rest take care of itself from there.
No question about it. Reid, appreciate you doing this. Best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, King.